the blue corner, representing Taurus Gym, currently the featherweight Southern area title holder and the English featherweight area title holder. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron T Rex Orme!
Outside of work, I'm just Aaron. I'm like the clown. I mess about, I joke. Everybody at the gym will say, oh, he's always joking. At work, I'm the same, but when you get locked in a cage, the messing about stops. When I started at Taurus, this was about 8-9 years ago, I was always, not always getting in trouble, but one of them lads, I'm quite small compared to most lads here. So when we go out, if anybody picks a fight, it's always with me. And there used to always be fighting, and I thought, oh, I can do without this. And then my friend trained here at the time and he said, well, why don't you come to the gym? And I did. I turned up, absolutely loved it for a session, and that was it. I would come every night. And then after about a week, I was pestering Jimmy, oh, can I fight? Can I fight? Anyway, it takes months, sometimes years to fight. And I was like, please, please, please. And I pestered him until eventually he went, yeah, I'll get you a fight. And he did. And I'm not going to lie, I absolutely got smashed in that fight. And he went, that's the difference between thinking you can fight in being able to be fit enough to fight. You got to be locked in that cage with someone and be able to fight for 9 minutes is tougher than people think. We was at a fight show. I think it was only about my second fight. This is going back a long, long time. And there was a kid show before the adult show. So they take your weight, they take your height, and they, first show I've ever fought, they take your reach for some reason. I was the last person out of everybody, the adults and the kids, and she laughed. And I went, what's really funny? She went, well, we've got 2 kids that are fighting that are 11 years old, and they both got a longer reach than you. And the lad that was cornering me, Greg, who was one of my best friends, said, yeah, he got arms like a T-Rex. And as soon as he said that, Jimmy was there, and Jimmy went, that's it, that's the one. And I was in the change room, and when they called me out from a fight, they said Aaron T Rex Orme, and ever since then, it's stuck. There's no getting rid of it now. That's the name. When you get told you got the fight, that's fine. You don't think about it, you get all excited. When it gets closer, you start getting a bit more nervous. Get to the event, I see my opponent, you both weigh in, square off, that's not too bad. I'm alright doing the warm-up before the fight. It's about 3 fights before mine when he says, right, start getting ready. It's 2 more fights, then you're on. And then in my head, I start thinking, why do I do this? Have I trained hard enough? Am I good enough? But every fighter gets them doubts. Well, apparently so, that's what they say. When I get in the cage, I look across, you look at him and you think, oh, he's a bit more toned than me, he's a bit bigger than me. But it doesn't mean nothing, you know? And then as soon as they hit me, I think, well, that ain't that hard. The minute I get hit, then those nerves are gone. Outside of fighting, I'm a care assistant. And it's a bit random, isn't it? Look after the elderly people with dementia and things like that. I go to work with black eyes and things, and they'll all, oh, did you have a fight this weekend? But they all ask, how did your fight go? You train for 8 weeks and people think, oh, it's just you. But, yeah, I mean, your family, that's 8 weeks I'm in the gym away from my partner and she's stuck at home. All my teammates give up their family lives to come in and push me hard. You know it. You don't want to let these people down, so you get more scared of letting people down. But with nerves, I think nerves are good. You should be nervous. Nerves is what keep you alert. Do you know what I mean? If you're not nervous, to me, then you're cocky. If you're cocky, you're going to lose. I've got 4 belts now. I think I got. One's a lightweight area title, and the other 3 are all featherweight, which is a weight below, and one's an area title, one's an English title, and one's the British title. I was 21 when I found out I had Wolff Parkinson's white, but I had an operation when I was about 22. It's not fixed, but it's good enough that you can train, you can fight. Just before the last fight, I had to wear a heart monitor, but I wore it to the gym because me and Jimmy know I don't lie about none of the things. And they got the test results back, called me in yesterday and basically said, oh, I'm not allowed to fight anymore, I'm not allowed to train anymore, or do any strenuous physical exercise. They said you can train if you take it easy, but you wouldn't be able to train like hard enough for a fight. It is one of them things, you know, your health got to come first. I love the sport, but I mean, it's not something I'm going to die for. But I'd still be involved at the gym, and I still help the boys out when they got fights. I'll still corner and do all them things. Just obviously I can't fight anymore, which is pants, but it is what it is. I think when my titles, they become vacant, so the top 2 contenders can fight for my belts. It's not that bad. It's not like I've lost them. It's not like someone's beat me for my titles. I'm getting a bit older now. I'm 33 anyway, so maybe it's a blessing. Maybe it's better that than I'll end up fighting for my titles and losing them. At least you can say no one took them from you. I mean, I'd love to carry on fighting, but it is what it is. If I won this next one in February, he promised me a world title fight, and that's really, really what I wanted. I thought if I win this next one in February, which is defending the British, then I would have got the world title fight. It would have been nice to at least say, you've won a world title, you know?